Hello traders, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be bringing to you guys strategies to enter your trades on the forex market, especially in fact synthetic indices. So let's look at volatility 75 and I'll show you guys how we have been able to catch massive moves this week, how you can analyze your charts, how to do a top-down analysis and get accuracy in your entries most of the times, guys. So you want to watch this video to the end because I'll be breaking it down in very simple terms such that you can be able to make very good profits with trading. Alright, so make sure you subscribe to this channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, make sure you give me a thumbs up as we head into the video.
Okay traders, welcome to my channel. I am Full Kingsley. By the grace of God, I bring to you guys strategies, tutorials on the forex market, volatility indices, metals like gold, Nasdaq, VIX75, many other instruments. You want to subscribe to your channel by hitting on the subscribe button and notification bell to not miss out.
Alright, now in our top-down analysis, our essence is to identify what is happening in bigger time frames. Alright, we need to mark out all our key levels from the bigger time frames right to the smaller time frame in which we are going to be entering, whether the 5 minutes, the 15 minutes, the whatever time frame we are trading on. So if we want to do a top-down analysis, we go to a bigger time frame. Like for day traders, we go to the daily. Now our essence is to mark out key levels. These key levels are going to act as reversals that will help us in our entries. That's why you see people place trades without knowing what is happening, where key levels are, and price will reverse without getting to their TP, or they just get stopped out because they just focus on the small time frame which they are entering. A top-down analysis is necessary for every trader and every strategy because it just help you to know key levels. Now we identify our major support and resistance levels like this. For instance, this is a major level, this is a turning point here. As you can see that price was reacting to this zone severally in the past. Now you see that when price get to this zone here, you are going to see what will happen, right? So our essence is to mark out these zones here, okay, even our trend line zone. So both horizontal support and resistance, well as the dynamic support and resistance. We can use our trend lines like this. Okay, these are key levels, as you can see there. If you look at very well, you see that whenever price reacts in a zone like this more than once, price when it comes again and reacts, you are going to see kind of a move. We usually draw our lines based on our wicks. Okay, so when we do this, it's already communicating to us that price is in a key level, and when price gets to a key level, price will usually react before at least doing something. And you can see very well that if we refine this zone, we will see that okay, this is what happened. We are not entering here, guys. We just want to mark out our levels. Okay, so when you mark them out, you go to the smaller time frame, which is the H4. Now if you look at this, you already see what is happening on the H4 time frame. You can see that we had a switch of trend, right? We had a switch of trend from an uptrending market to a downtrending market. As you can see there, look at what was happening. Price was creating higher highs and higher lows. When price created this higher low, it created the highest high. What happened? It came break structure, change character, right? Because these were all break of structures. These were all break of structures until when price came back now and broke through the previous low, this low here that was known as what, the lower low at this point in time. So this higher low that was created actually got broken, which is a case of a change of trend. Okay, so when you see this, you already know that the change is changing. I can see that we had higher lows here, but price never at one point came back to break this higher low. Guys, follow attentively, guys. I'm teaching you guys how to analyze the markets like a pro. All right. If you look at that, that's a pirate channel too. Alright, but now if you look now, you realize that we had, based on smaller time frame, we had many entries earlier on. And if you have not watched the other video, I made a previous video on and explained the trades that we took based on this breakout of key levels here. On our last videos, I explained to you guys how I was able to take this trade when price came, manipulated, we entered. Okay, we explained all of these entries and we explained to you guys how price came, and then after creating this low, we had price pull back to this key level, reacted, and these were other entries, right? You know that sometimes when a zone gets broken based on price action, price will come back sometimes to mitigate, and people looking for maybe other blocks and all of those things in the bigger time frame. Look at the H4. The H4 will explain this, especially this particular one. You see that. So you see that here price came, and then we saw the manipulation breakout. This was an entry, price came back again. But now, since we know that this is a key level, anything we are doing, we want to be exiting here, because our multiple time frame shows that this is a key level here. That is the reason for doing a top down analysis. And you see that for people who entered here too, maybe from this breakout, and they had their TP somewhere below here, see that price came and reversed because they did not know that this is a key level, because they haven't done a multiple time frame analysis, right? So at this point in time, what do we expect price to do? We expect now that if price happens to break this low here, what do we want to see? We want to see something like this. And if price pull back here, we are shorting, and you are going to see that price will most likely continue like that, because that is what price has been doing in the past, and price will continue doing that, right? So that's a simple way to do a top-down analysis. Use price action, and you see that if you look to the left, you see that this is what price have been doing in the past, except when we have a change of character. And I've explained to you guys, a change of character happen when price stop from getting higher highs, higher highs, and then what happened? Price comes back and change, and then start creating higher lows. When it does this, you can see now that price, the character of the market actually changed, right? So we have made other videos and we explain this. I'm going to bring to you guys more videos, more analysis, right? There are many ways in which you can take your entries based on price action, using trend lines, using many other entry confirmations, right? But now you need to first of all understand how the market functions. Okay, you need to understand how the market functions. You can see here we had the rejection on the trend line, rejection, we had a clear of liquidity on the trend line. Here this was another possibility to enter here when a clear liquidity closed below here, and then we have many ways. But always do a top-down analysis to know the key levels that you have in price. Like now you are seeing price could dance around here for a while now, and people who entered and did not pay attention to this zone could get stopped out, right? So I'll bring to you more videos, because the more you watch, that's the more you are going to improve your technical analysis and potentially become profitable. So thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if this is your first time seeing my face by hitting on the subscribe button and notification bell. You can join our Telegram channel. The link is in this video description below, where we give free signals, especially on synthetic indices. So make sure that you check us out, and see you in the next video. Trading with Kingsley signing out.